back to the channel Ruchi's Teaching. This is Ruchi here. In this video I am going to explain about the identifiers in C language. Before I start my video, please, if you are new to the channel or you're newly watching this video, please subscribe the channel, support the channel, and please give a like and share to your friends. Okay, now in this video I am going to explain about the identifiers. Now last class we have learnt about keywords. Now in this video, identifiers. What are identifiers? Identifiers are those names given to identify memory location. Okay, so these are used to identify the memory location. So these can be written by your own, any letter, anything you can use. Like how you have to use and what are the rules I am going to explain to write the identifiers. Now first of all, let us know what are the identifiers, what will be there in identifiers. For example, identifiers will be the variables. Okay, variables, already we have discussed about the variables, where you will be declaring the variables to assign the values. Okay, and constants. Constants are those where you will be giving a name and that particular you will assign a value to it, and you cannot change that particular value. So those are constants. All this comes under identifiers. Next, functions. Functions are those things which are called sub-programs, where you will be giving some name to that particular function. Okay, and even structures also. Our C language is a structured programming language, so even you can use the structures and you can give the to identify that structure, you can give the name. So all these comes under the identifiers. Now I will write one identifier, one variable. I will declare one identifier. You just observe. For example, int. I'm declaring a variable, I said. Now I have declared a variable. What is this? This is keyword. Keyword already we have discussed. This you cannot change how that keyword is there. That keyword only you have to use. You should not change the letter or space or whatever it is. Now this is nothing but this is the identifier. Okay, this is the identifier. Now here I am using variable as a one letter A. You can use more than one letter also, but for your understanding purpose I am telling that this comes under the identifier. In this way you will be using the identifiers. Okay, this is the example to create the identifiers. Now I will tell you the rules to declare the identifiers. Okay, I will write the rules for declaration of identifiers. Rules for declaring identifiers. Okay. Now, first one. First rule is you can use the letters. The name can have digits, letters, okay, and underscore, and no other symbols. Okay, now what is no other symbols? Now digits means either you can use the small letters or you can use big letters, capital letters. Okay, and sorry, I have right here. Okay. The letters from A to Z, small letters, and big letters like this in below that letter sign. Now digits from 0 to 9 you can use. Okay, and underscore means you know. Okay, and no other symbols can be used in this. Okay, in this identifiers. So for example, I will write, for example, now suppose you are writing, you can use like this, marks. This is the identifier. You can write like this, or even you can write like this, marks, like this, 5. You have to use digit after writing letters. You can write the 5 like this. Sorry, see, first you can write the letters like this. After writing the letters, then only you should go for digit. This is correct identifier. But if you write like this is wrong. You should not write like that. Okay, first you should not use digits. After completing the word, letters, last you can use. Okay, and you can use underscore like this. Okay, this is correct identifier. In this format you have to write. And what else? So understood? You can write like this, you can write like this, but you cannot write like this. Okay, even you can use underscore first. Okay, only these underscore symbol can be used with the and other symbols you cannot use. Okay, so these are the digits, letters, underscore symbol you can use for the identifier. So starting letter should be starting identifier name. The name of the identifier, you should start with the letters and not with the digits. Okay, digits, and you can start with underscore also. Okay, so this is the example for identifier. Next, okay, now second point is the names you are declaring should be unique. How? That means it should not be repeated in the program. I'll explain in the form of example. Now, I have declared int A. Okay. Now, after declaring A, now again this A, again if I use this A again to any other thing, so whatever value is there in this, that value is only used by the program. Okay, that means you should not repeat this A. Here I have declared like this, A equal to 5, B equal to 2, C equal to A plus B. Okay, this is the program thing. Now again if I want to declare like this, see A, B, C, and again I cannot declare like this. Are you getting my point? See, I have declared A first. A I have assigned 5, B have assigned 2, and C equal to A plus B. Now after this, suppose if I want to declare one more variable, can I declare like this? This is wrong. You cannot declare a variable, already a declared variable or name of that variable. You should not use it again. That means you should not declare once again that variable name. Okay. That means suppose if you want to declare any other variable here, you can go for another E or any F like this. But you cannot use this variable again. So it becomes invalid and you will get the error if you declare like this. So the variable should be unique. That should not be repeated. Okay. Now, understood? The variables, identifiers should not be repeated. It should be unique. Now, third rule is you should not use white spaces between the you should not use white spaces between the name, name of the identifier. How? For example, I will write example total marks. If you write like this, if you declare identifier name as total marks, this is correct. But if you write total and if you give space, if you write after space, if you write like this, this is wrong. Okay, so you should not give the space in between two words. So that is a wrong declaration. So automatically the moment you declare like this, you will get the error. Okay, and instead of white space here, you can write like this, underscore marks. Now this is correct again. So some characters should be there. Not some character in the sense only underscore, letters or digits should be there. Okay. So this is how you should not use the spaces between the words. Okay. Next, fourth point is keywords are not used as identifier names. Keywords are not used for identifier names. How? For example, auto is the keyword. Okay. Now this keyword you cannot use for the identifier. Okay. How means, see, int, can you write auto? Can you write like this? No, this is wrong. Suppose if you want to use the identifier keyword as a identifier, then you have to go like this. Either a underscore auto like this. Then it is correct. That means it will not give any error there. It is not taking it as a keyword. It is taking it as an identifier name because you are using underscore between that. Okay, you can change that. Okay. So this is how keywords are not used for the identifier names. And now this is case sensitive. What is case sensitive? Now, case sensitive. Example, I am declaring a variable int a. Now I have declared a variable a here. That means this is the identifier I am declaring here. Now in the program, suppose I have declared a variable in the program a, and I want to use this a, I want to assign some value to it. If I give like this, will you think it works? No, it will not work. It's not going to work because a is not equal to a. This small a is not equal to capital A. How? Because the ASCII code of this a is different from the ASCII code of this a. In our computer language, we feel that these are both are same in English. But in computer language, each letter from A to Z and from A to Z, small letters and big letters, each letter is having different ASCII codes. Different codes have been given or assigned to that particular letters. So if you write like this, it will give a error. That means this is not equal to this. You feel that here A is there, and why can't I write a capital letter A? You may feel that. But this is wrong because this is not equal to this. Understood? Then automatically it will throw out the error if you give like this. If you want to, that's why this is case sensitive. If you are using the letter identifier name as small letter a, then in our whole program you have to use this small letter only. You should not go for the capital letter. This is wrong. Okay? Then if you declare a small a, then use small a only. If you are declaring capital letter A, suppose you are declaring like this, then use capital letter only. Okay, so it's case sensitive. This is the meaning of the case sensitive. Understood? This is one of the rule for the declaring identifiers. Next, one more rule is it can handle 31 characters at a time. That means 31 characters in the sense one identifier name can have up to 31 characters in one identifier name. But we are not going to use 31 characters at a time, because if you sit and type 31 characters for a single identifier, you cannot, it is not easy to write that many characters, and it takes more time, and it becomes a big word, and you cannot easily handle it. Okay, every time whenever if you want to type that word, it will not be easy for us to type all 31 characters at a time. If you go for single letter or 3-4 letters, then it will be easy. So but you can write till 31 characters for one identifier name. Okay, next I am going to write some valid and invalid identifier names. Okay, invalid. Now valid marks, this is valid. Okay, now this is not valid. Okay, now spaces, underscore marks. Here total space marks, if you like write like this. Now this is, it becomes invalid. Okay, and I said only underscore can be used. So if you go for underscore first like this, it's valid. If you go for any other symbol like this, it's not valid. Okay, so these are the valid and these are the invalid identifier names. Okay, understood? Rules, once again I will read the rules. Rules for declaring identifiers. Okay, name should have digits, letters, underscore and no other symbols. It should be unique and should not be repeated once again in the program. And it should not have, you should not use white spaces between the two names like this. White space in there like this. Total space mark. You should not use like that. And next, keywords are not used for identifier names. Keywords you should not use for the identifier names. Next, it's case sensitive. Okay. Next, you can write one identifier name till 31 characters. 31 characters can be used for one identifier name. Okay. Okay, these are some valid and invalid identifier names. Okay, this is about the identifiers in C. Hope you understood this. If you have understood, give a like to it, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel, support the channel, and don't forget to comment in the comment section. Okay, thank you, bye.